Hey, it's Kathleen with the Untapped Entrepreneur series, video series, and I have gone completely off book, mainly because this book, we're in it's like a blank book, right? I'm just going to pick up a book, but you know what a book looks like. People are going to be writing about this. They haven't yet, but they will. But you know what? On Monday I panicked. My computer was having a problem. Then I was supposed to have taken it to the Apple store and have somebody non-patronizingly tell me what was wrong with it. Then that didn't happen because everything closed. And you know what? I don't think I would have wanted to be in the mall anyway. So I'm not mad or anything about that because, epidemic prevention, it starts with us, right? So they decided that, everybody can call. And so I called and I had 3 calls. And in between that, I'm trying not to spin out. A new iMac is not something I want to spend money on right now. After on my 3rd call with AppleCare, turned out to be a problem that was really, really easy to solve. So if anybody else is having a problem with Zoom and screen sharing, just go ahead and update Zoom. You might have to uninstall Zoom and then download it. I did. But again, I work on the internet. It's just not, right? And then yesterday I felt a lot better. I started doing work. I started talking to people. And one of the interesting things that I'm finding is that there are all these someday projects, right? Like everybody has these where you think okay, let's see. One day when I have enough time, I'm going to blank, right? And then we get busy talking about how busy we are. And somehow someday turns into never. Right. What is that BS productivity quote? Someday is not a day of the week, right? Turns out though, it can be, right? If somehow you're finding yourself all this time and you've scrolled through and you are, you're halfway to being a epidemiologist by now based on how much peer-reviewed research you're reading. I know that that's not helping me. I have found that although the news changes fast, it doesn't do me or my mental health any good to spin out. Nobody knows. That's the thing. Nobody knows. But everybody's looking for some answers. And so people are coming up with answers based on faulty math. But think of the someday projects. I talked to somebody yesterday who, maybe wants to get, it's been on her list for a long time, get her website redone. She's got nothing but time right now. So maybe we'll work together. We'll talk through branding. We'll get her a new website if she wants. So I started thinking about that. I have told myself every year that this year I'm going to write a book. Well, this year I'm 10,000 words in. So maybe someday this is 2020 for you. There's a lot you can learn online. And I am not a mental health expert at all. I just know that for me, and this might be true for you too, that so much benefit I can get from learning facts. There's only so much we can actually do with that information, right? We're not going to find an article from the CDC that says, all right, June 1st, everybody's fine to go out and about. We're just not going to find that. even though we want to. And the only way through this uncertain, anxious time for me is to work through it. So that's why I'm doing a workshop on Monday where we're going to talk about, and this is more geared toward the people who are all of a sudden have a ton of time on their hands, haven't done much in terms of online business, or want to pivot, want to think about a new offer that they want to talk about or build. So a lot of times we talk about, like, you build your platform and you give away all this stuff for free, and then, you know, one day you have enough of an audience that you can release a product to. This is going to be totally different than that. We are going to do it backwards. We're going to talk about what you know, what you can teach, and what can come together really quickly. I'm calling it the no-brainer offer. So if you want to sign up for that, that's KathleenSelmons.com/no-brainer. And I will put that in the comments here, KathleenSelmons.com/no-brainer. And it's going to be fun. It's a free workshop. It'll be probably 2 hours next Monday afternoon, 1 p.m. Pacific. And if you want to build an offer together, if you don't have those no-brainer offers, you know, those ones that have it's like a $30 or $40 price point thingy, and then there's a one-time offer thingy. We will talk through all of the thingies. We'll get through it. And then you can build it on your own. I have a bunch of resources. This won't be a hard pitch. This is going to be building together, brainstorming. We have about 5 or 6 people signed up already. I think a small group's going to be awesome because we're going to do it meeting style and we're just going to brainstorm together. It's going to be really, really fun. Go to KathleenSelmons.com/no-brainer. And then even if you don't want to do that, this is running long, think about the things that you'd like to do someday and see what the very next small step you can take today is. That's all for me this week. I will be back with you Monday at 8:35 Pacific, and we will keep talking about this. I know these are dark and anxious times, and the only thing we can control is the stuff in front of us. Get out there. Be well. Stay healthy.